Good evening, everyone. Myself, Dr. Pavan Kulkarni, Assistant Professor in the Department of Rasashastra and Vaishya Kalpana, BVSR in Medical College and Hospital, Bagalkot. So, I welcome you all to this session of Tadvidya Sambhasha, a series of lectures. And today I am going to deal with the continuation of the Parada Prakarana. In the last class, we have discussed regarding the Parada. What do you mean by Parada? What is the classifications of Parada? What are the different types of Parada? So, in continuation of that, we will be continuing this present session. So, vernacular names. So, each Dravya is known by its own name in a particular locality. When you are studying the Dravya Guna, you come across these vernacular names. What are the regional names of the particular Dravya? So, today we are going to study about the vernacular names of Parada. In Bengali it is called as Para. English it is called as mercury or quicksilver. Hindi again it is denoted as Para. In Kannada it is known as Padarasa, and Malayalam it is known as Rasam, and in Marathi also it is known as Para. Sanskrit you have Parada and Rasa. In Tamil you have Padarasa, and Telugu it is named as Padarasamu. So, based on their languages, mercury is called by the different names. So, yesterday we have discussed regarding this Rasa, Rasendra, Sutascha, Parado, Mishrakastata, Iti Panchavido Jhataha, Kshetra Bhedena Shambhujaha. Shambhuja is the Parada here because it is the word Parada is denoted as Shambhuja because Parada has taken birth from Lord Rudra. So, in detail, we'll go regarding this the Rasa, Rasendra, Suta, Parada, and Mishraka. So, these are the different types of Parada based on their availability or locality. So, while defining Rasa, we can define it as Rasanat Sarvadhatunam Rasaitya Vidiyate. The one which engulfs all the other dhatus are known as Rasa. Jararug Mrityunashaya Rasyate Varaswamataha. The Dravya which relieves Jara, that is old age, Ruk, that is pain or Vyadhi, and Mrityu, that is the death. The one which, after consuming, when a person gets devoid of Jara, Ruk, and Mrityu, that particular Dravya is known as Rasa. And one more important definition of Rasa is Mama Deha Raso Yasmat Rasastenaya Muchate. Lord Rudra himself says that this is my Deha Rasa, this is my Virya, hence this is known as Rasa. And coming to the attributes of the Rasa, so Rasa is said to be Rakta or red in color, and it is free from all the doshas, and it is claimed to have the Rasayana property. And because of this, it is capable of keeping the body free from all kind of the diseases like Jara and Mrityu. So, the effects of this Rasa can be easily seen in the Devatas too. And all the metals and minerals are dissolved in it when they come in contact with this Rasa. So, this is what the total attributes of Rasa is. Next, coming to Rasendra, the name itself suggests Indraha, that is, it is a king. So, Rasa Uparasa Rajatvat Rasendra iti Kirtitaha. So, where he says Rasendra is said to be Shama Varna or black in color, which is Ruksha in touch, which is rough in touch. It is Ati Chanchala, he says, and it is free from the doshas. It also possesses the Rasayana property, and because of it, even the Naga are the holy or the divine snakes, they have become free from Jara and Mrityu. And it is considered as the king of all the metallic and the mineral group of compounds, hence it is named as Rasendraha. So where he is, Rasendro Dosha Nirmuktaha, Shavo Ruksho Ati Chanchalaha. So Rasendra is Dosha Muktaha, and then it is Shava, Ruksha, and it is Chanchala. Then coming to Suta, already I have discussed regarding this. Deha Lohamayim Siddhim Sute Sutadasmataha, by the virtue of which we can attain the Deha Siddhi and Loha Siddhi, is termed as Suta here. So the color of Suta is slight yellowish in color, ruksha in appearance, and mixed with the doshas. If it is used after subjecting to the Ashtadasha Samskaras, it can make the body strong and free from the diseases. So, we have to undergo the process of Samskaras, Ashtadasha Samskaras, to consume this Sutta because it contains some amount of the impurities. And it is capable of making Deha Siddhi and Loha Siddhi. And that is why it has got the name as the Sutta, where he says, Ishat Pitascha Rukshango, Ishat Pitaha, slightly yellow in color, and Rukshangaha, it is rough in touch, Dosha Yukto Sutakaha, it is imbibed with the doshas. And to get rid of these doshas, the Shashtaha Samskrite Siddho, you have to make this Parada Siddha by doing or undergoing the process of Ashtadasha Samskaras, which we will be discussing in the context proper when I will be dealing with the Ashta and Ashtadasha Samskaras. And by the use of this particular sutta, you can attain the Deha Siddhi as well as Loha Siddhi. So very extensively Acharya has explained regarding this different types of Parada, but these are bit unavailable in the present era because these are of the divine origin. So next you have the Parada. Rogapankabdhimagnanam Paradanascha Paradaha. Rogapanka is the Roga Samuha. Already I have discussed this in the last class. The one which gives us the relief from the different sort of the rogas is known as the Parada. Next you have the Parada is said to be obtained from the Kupa and it is Chanchala and white in color, where he says Athanyajah, Kupajah, Sopi Chanchalaha, Shvetavaranavan. It is white in color and it is capable of curing all the disease. Parado Vividhair Yogaihi, Sarva Roga Haraisahi, he says. And it is capable of curing all the diseases if it is used along with the other yogas, as it may save person from severe diseases when used internally. The name Parada is given to this variety. So based on the attributes, the name Parada has been given. Next, you have the Mishraka. Sarva Dhatukatam Tejo Mishritam Yatra Tishtati Tasmat Samishraka Prokto Nana Rupa Phalapradaha. So Mishraka is the one which possesses the sattva of or the tej of all the dhatus and which looks like the Mayura Chandrika. It looks like the peacock quill, and after going Ashtadasha Samskaras, it attains the power of delivering all types of siddhis. So, where he says, Mayura Chandrika Chaya Saraso Mishrako Mataha, so apya Ashtadasha Samskara Yuktascha Ativa Siddhidaha. So, this Parada, this sort of the Parada, that is Mishraka sort of Parada, will yield you this Siddhi when it undergoes the Ashtadasha Samskaras. So, this is in total regarding the different types of the Parada and its attributes. So, coming to the ores, this is very important in the modern concept. So, from where we are getting the mercury or the ores of mercury, from where you can extract the Parada. But in the olden days, you have the Hingula Krishna Parada. Parada was extracted from Hingula. It is also known as Darada. So there are different methods explained by Acharyas in the classics for the extraction of Parada. So you have Urdhopatana method, Adhapatana method, Tiryak Patana. Other than that, you have Nada Yantra method, which we will be discussing in the subject proper. So based on the ores, we are going to extract the mercury. So Parada or mercury, it exists in the native form or in the compound form. So the compound forms are the cinnabar, that is HGS, metacinnabar, calomel, livingstonite and montrodite. Other than this, you have many other ores such as the steel ore of mercury, liver ore of mercury, then red oxide of mercury, that is Giri Sindhura. Then you have the coral ore, that is Pravala Garbha Hingula. So, based, but Cinnabar is the most prominent ore of the mercury. So it yields a good amount of the mercury, and these are the ores where the mercury is to be extracted. So you can find in Cinnabar HGS, the mercuric sulfide, metacinnabar calomel, that is, you have mercurous chloride, Hg2Cl2, so Livingstonite 2sp2s3 HGS, and monterite, that is HGO. And next, occurrence. So in classics, it is been given. So near the Ganga river, the Parada is available, but uh, because of the lack of the facilities or amenities, I think the availability of this mercury was masked, and now because of the modern technologies, we have got the ores of the mercury at different sites of the levels. So which are as follows: the African islands, Somaliland, and Tunis, and then you have Australian islands, Italy, Europe in Spain. You get the mercury in China and Tibet, and California in America, and very rare streaks of the cinnabar are seen in the western Himalayan region. So you can also find this Hingula or Parada in the western Himalayan regions too. So doshas of the Parada. Almost every acharya have opined regarding the doshas of the Parada. So the doshas or the blemishes of the Parada has been explained extensively based on their yukti and based on their experiences. Even if acharya have named it under different headings, so they all meet at one point. So Vishavanhi Malascheti, Doshaha Naisargika Strayaha, Rase Marana Santapa, Murchanam Hetava Kramat. So these are the some of the Patha Veda, Murchanam Kramat. It is given in Rasaratna Samuchaya, where he explains Vishavanhi Malaha. So Visha, Vanhi and Mala, these are the three Naisargika doshas which are available in the natural form: Visha dosha, Vanhi dosha, and Mala dosha. So Visha doshas are again of three types, which I will be discussing later. And to get the maximum benefits of Parada in the therapeutic, it should be made free from the doshas. So it is necessary to have a complete knowledge about these doshas, so that efficacy of the Parada properly used and will have its own advantages. So this is very important. So we have to make the Parada free from the blemishes, to have the Rasayana property, to have the Rogahara property. So coming to the Parada doshas, when we are classifying the doshas, where he says Visha Vanni Malascheti Dosham Naisargika Strayaha. So Visha, Vanhi and Mala, these are the Naisargika doshas, and Yogika doshas are the Naga and Vanga, and Aupadika doshas you have the 7 in numbers, which are again classified as Bhumija, Girija, Varija, and Nagaja and Vangaja. So extensively Acharya have explained this. So we are going to look upon this now. So Naisargika doshas are the Swabhavika doshas of the Parada. These are the unwanted properties of the mercury which are natural in origin. So already I have dealt regarding the origin of mercury. It is originated from the volcanoes, and this volcanoes, it has the different blemishes, or it is associated with different sort of the dhatus which gets uh, imbibed with the mercury, and these are the doshas according to acharyas. So Visha doshas, it means Visha means toxic. So Parada is Visha as it contains the arsenic, antimony, lead, tin, bismuth, and lead sulfide, which are toxic in nature. Hence this is known as the Visha dosha. Vanhi dosha. So this Vanhi dosha is, already I have said that mercury is extracted, or it has its origin from the volcanoes. Because of the high temperature in the earth crust, all the metals obviously they melt and they mix along with this mercury, and when they come out, they come out in a compound form, and this is nothing but your Vanhi dosha. And there is a lot of the puzzle in regards to the Mala dosha, whether Mala is poisonous or non-poisonous, and what the Mala doshas are. But I think not to get confused with this, only that, however, it is difficult to understand the presence of the Mala dosha, but due to presence of the other dhatus, Parada becomes Mala Yukta, we can say. So when Parada is mixed with the Naga, Banga and all, these are the only the physical impurities and also the chemical impurities which can be called as the Mala, which can be easily separated out of it. So classification of the doshas. Doshas have been explained by different acharyas under different headings. Rasaranavakara, Rasahridayatantrakara, Rasaratna Samuchayakara and Rasaratnakarakara. They classifies the Naisargika dosha as Visha, Vanhi and Mala. When you are consuming the Vishayukta Parada, it causes Marana, that is death. And when you are consuming the Vanhi dosha Yukta Parada, then it causes the Daha. And Mala causes Murcha. Mala dosha Yukta Parada, if you are consuming, then it causes the Murcha. So, again, according to Rasaprakasha Sudhakara and Rasendra Chudamani, he adds two more doshas, that is Mada and Darpa. So, Mada and Darpa, so Mada is because of the formation of alloy. The Parada is associated with the different dhatus, which is termed as the Mada according to Acharya, and Darpa is because of its Tikshnata. Tikshna and Ushna Guna, he has classified it as the Darpa dosha. And Rasendra Mangala and Rasa Sanketa Kalika, again, he classifies the Naisargika doshas as Visha, Vanhi, Mala, Gaurava and Chapala. Gaurava is because it is imbibed with the different dhatus, it may exhibit more amount of the weight. Hence, this is the dosha according to him. And Chapala dosha is not the elusiveness. You hold the parada in your hand and it escapes. It is not that Chapala dosha. It is the selenium. So, the selenium, it easily forms an alloy with this parada. Hence, it gets easily mingled with this parada, and this parada is available in contamination with the Chapala. Hence, this is what Chapala dosha is. And according to Ananda Kandakara, he elaborately explains regarding the doshas along with the vyadhis here. He says the Parthiva Yukta dosha causes skin diseases. Then he defines it according to the Panchabhutika theory as well as the Swarupa theory. So, based on the morphology. So, Parthiva, it causes the skin diseases. Apya, it causes the increases in the impurities. The Agneya, it causes the burning sensation. Anila, Yukta dosha, Yukta Parada, it causes the Ruja or pain. And Nabhasa, it causes the Akashya, it causes the deafness. So, the Gajacharma Yukta dosha Yukta Parada, it causes the skin diseases by the name Gajacharma. And then Pundarika, it causes the skin disorder. Asayagni, it causes delusion. The Visarpa dosha, it causes the Visarpa or herpes. Haridra, it is a dosha and it causes the Panduroga. And Rakta Charma is one of the dosha which causes the Netra doshas. And Naranga, it causes Tvacha Vikaras. Then Rakta Bindu, it causes the measles. Manduka, it causes the Charmakila. And the Mala, Yukta dosha, Yukta Parada, it creates the Murcha. Where Acharya explains in very elaborately regarding this, Parthivam Kushthakrit, Jaliyam Doshavardakaha, Agneyam Dahakrit, Vayavyam Shulakrit, Navasaha Badhiryakrit, Gajacharmaha Gajacharmakrit, Pundarika Dadrukrit, Visarpa Visarpakrit, Haridraha Pandakrit, Raktacharmaha Netra Raktakrit, Narangam Audumbara Kushtakrit, Raktavindukaha Masurikakrit, Asayagni Mohakrit, Manduka Charmakilakrit, and Mala Murchakrit. Ananda Kandakara explains very nicely regarding this doshas. And then according to Rasa Kaumudi, he has a special references regarding this, where he says Uddinatva. the volatile nature of the Parada, which causes the Shula, and Kautilya, it causes Kapalaruk, and then Anavarta, it causes the Brahmodvega, Sankara, it causes the Dosha Sanchaya or accumulation of the doshas, then Shandatva, it causes Santanahani or Napumsakatva, Vanhi is Dahadi Krishtakrit, Mala, it causes Vanti, Murcha, Eva Mudar Roga, Gurutva, it causes the Jadata and Murcha, and Visha is Gatrakshayakrit. Gatrakshaya is, in some of the cases, Acharya have said that Gatrakshaya is the emaciation of the body, and in some of the contexts, he says that Mrityu. Because of emaciation, person will land in the death, or it will be fatal for him. So these are some of the Naisargika doshas explained by different Acharyas. So next are the Yogika doshas. Yogas, already you know, Yogika means which are in a combined form. So Yogika doshas are the Nagavanga doshas. Yogiko Nagavangodo Jadya Admana Kurvato. In some of the context you are getting as Jadya Admana Kushtado, where these are the different Patha Vedas, where both have correct meaning in my view. So Yogika doshas, Naga and Vanga are melted and mixed with the Parada in order to increase the weights. So what happens is, hope you know the Parada or mercury, that too double filtered mercury is very costly. So the in the commercial view, the sellers or the vendors, what they do is they mix the Naga and Vanga to increase the weight of the Parada, and they sell for the profit. These are known as the Yogika doshas, and these doshas causes Jadatva and Admana, Jadya Admana Kurvato. But in Rasaratna Samuchekara, Naga dosha causes Vrana and Vanga dosha causes Kushta, Jadya Admana Kushtadau, he says. So these are the different Yogika doshas and its vyadhis when it is consumed without purification. So coming to the Rasaratna Samuchaya, the two Yogika doshas, those are the Nagaja and Vangaja, which causes Jadata and Atmana respectively. And in Anandakanda, Acharya says, Naga, Vanga and Visha, these are the three Yogika doshas, where Naga causes Jadata, Vanga causes the Puti Gandha, and the Visha causes Mrityu. And Ayurveda Prakashakara says, Naga and Vanga. So Naga causes the Jadata and Admana, and Vanga causes Kushtha. So Jadya Admana Kushtadau. Then you have the Auparika doshas. Auparika doshas are the doshas which are adhered with the Parada while the extraction of the Parada itself. So Aupadikaha Punashchanya Kirtita Sapta Kanchukaha. These are also known as Sapta Kanchuka doshas. Kanchuka means which forms oxidizing layer over the Parada. Bhumija, Girija, Varja, Dvecha, Dvecha, Nagavangaje, Parpati, Patini, Bhedi, Dravi, Malakari, Tatha, Andakari, Tatha, Dvangshi, Vidneya, Sapta Kanchukaha, he says. So, Kanchuka doshas are 7 in numbers, which are the also known as the Auparika doshas, but there is some difference among the opinion of the different acharyas regarding its name and the sources. So let us not focus on the controversies. Just we'll go with the overall meaning of this. So totally there are 7 Kanchuka doshas, which are known as the Auparika doshas, and above its source, it has been said in the text that they are imparted to the mercury either from the Girija or Bhumija, from the mountain, and Bhumija is from the earth, Girija is from the mountain, Varija is from the water. Where he says you have Bhumija, Girija, Varija. These are 3 numbers, 2 from Naga and 2 from Vanga. So there are total 7 Kanchuka doshas, which are as follows. The Kanchukas may be Avarana or layer. It is actually derived from the thin skinny layer left out by the serpent. So as the mercury is contaminated by many metallic substances by oxidation due to the presence of these metals, a thin layer of these oxides forms on the surface of the mercury. So this phenomenon is observed by the modern scientists, which are already explained by acharyas widely under the heading of Kanchuka doshas. And then, so we'll study regarding this Kanchuka doshas according to Rasaratna Samuchaya, Bhumija and Girija and Varija. So if you are consuming the Bhumija Upadika dosha yukta parada, then it causes Kushta. If you are consuming the Girija, it causes Jatya, and Varija, it causes Vata Sanghata, Vata Varodha. Then Nagaja, Vangaja. So these are the again two particular doshas. So Aupadika doshas are perpetuity. So Parpati is a dosha of Parada, which is derived from the Bhumi. And if you are consuming this Parada, it causes the Kushta and Shosha. And when you are consuming the Patini, the name itself suggests Patini is, there is Vidarika, or there will be a sort of the chapping of your skin when you are consuming it, and this is Girija. And Bhedi, it causes the Malabhedana, so it is a Jalaja variety. And if you are consuming this Bhedi Yukta, Aupadika Dosha Yukta Parada, it causes Vali, Palita, Khalitya or Vata Sanghata. It also causes the Malabhedana, and it causes Mahakushta when you are consuming it. It causes the Udara, Kamala, Pandu, Prameha, and it is Sharira Dhatu Dravakara. It liquefies all your dhatus. So this is one of the demerits of consuming this Aupadika doshas. And then you have the Dravi. So again this Dravi itself suggests it is Sarva Sharira Dhatu Dravakaraha, and Malakari. It is the Nagaja variety, and it causes the Dadru, Gajacharma, and Dosha Vriddhi varieties. And other than that, you have, sorry, I have said that Bhedi as Sarva Sharira Dhatu Dravakara. Sorry, I take it back. Dravi is the Sharira Dhatu Dravakara, but the Bhedi is Valipalita and Khalityakara, Vata Sanghata and Malabhedana. So please do rectify this. And Andhakari is, the name itself suggests, it causes the blindness. It is the Vangaja variety. It causes Vasti Roja, pain in the Vasti region, and Andhatva Janana. So if the offsprings are born, if a pregnant lady consumes this Andhakari Aupadika Dosha Yukta Parada,